Conclude another incredible week of learning Musar Yomi, the week of Pesach, the Yontif of Emunah and Bitachon, B'siyata Deshmaya, concluding as well the third parak of Sha'ar HaBitachon. It seems like we just started. Mind-boggling what a little bit of learning each and every day could bring a person. And today's shir as well should bring an incredible Schus Aliyas Neshama to Liba Alta Bas Yisrael. The Yontif of Emunah and Bitachon, the learning of Bitachon should bring Liba Alta Bas Yisrael to higher place in Gan Eden Shel Maila. We pick it up on the bottom of page 109 and continues Rabbeinu Bechai in explaining that Hashem has placed within each and every person an atiyah, an inclination pulling us towards one profession or another, just like we find by the animal kingdom. Along the same lines, person has talents, person has certain physiques, person has certain business endeavors that are inclined towards his midas. The midah, the way that you are, fits a certain job. Someone who finds within his character a certain pull to one area over the next, and his body is fit for that job, and he's able to do that which that job entails. Then what? That's the job he should go for, and that's the way he's going to make his livelihood. And once he's in that job, he should be calm. He should realize that there's some good parts of every job and there's some bitter parts of every job. But both of them are that which is for him. And he should not become disillusioned that there's going to be setbacks and maybe this is not the right job. Rather, that Hashem is going to provide his sustenance the rest of his life. And this is an incredible line. The Rabbeinu Bachai is teaching us, you do your due diligence. You look into what your natiyah is, you choose the profession, you get the job. And then there's a setback, then there's an issue. So what do you say? Oh, it's the wrong job. No, that's where the bitachon kicks in. So we have this cause and effect. Hashem is allowing you to get your livelihood. Hashem put something into your body to work to get to that ends. So now when there's a bump on the road, it's not, oh, I'm on the wrong path. It's no. Now believe that this is all part of the design of HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Continues the Chovos Halevavos, page 111, v'chavin. And he should be have in mind that when he's part of a certain job, physically, mentally in this occupation, what should you be thinking? Why are you doing this? Why are you working? To fulfill the commandments of HaKadosh Baruch Hu, because that is what God commanded us. It's not a b'di'evet to go make money. This is part of the creation of the world. That you have to go out, you have to make a parnasa to be able to live. Just like working the land, plowing it and getting crap. As the pasuk says in Bereshis, Hashem put Adam Arishain, where? In Gan Eden, to watch it, to work it. So we're doing nothing less than Adam Arishan himself when one goes out to work every single day. And Hashem has instructed things to do, living items, to work that which they need, and to eat animals for its food, and to build the city, to prepare the food. And he commanded us to marry a woman, and to be intimate with them, and to have children. And anytime you're doing any of these physical actions, but you're doing it with the intention that this is what HaKadosh Baruch Hu wants, this is what the creator of the world intended, then that is indeed what you are doing. It's not a physical action, it's a mitzvah itself. Whether your desired goal happens or not, at the end of the day, you're doing your part in the design of HaKadosh Baruch Hu. As the pasuk says in Tilim Daven HaMelech, you eat the labor of the hands, you're praiseworthy, and it's toiv to you. And says the Chachamim in Whatever you do, now that you chose your profession, now is the time to be l'shem shamayim. That when you're doing it for Hakadosh Baruch Hu. And now, if you do this, you know what's going to happen. You're going to have bitachon. Wait, what do I have bitachon? I'm going out to work, right? Because that's what you have to do. That's the ishtadlos. And now you could have a full reliance that you're doing Hashem's design. And then everything is complete, absolute, bulletproof believing in HaKadosh Baruch Hu. And he's using the natural means of working. It's not going to harm you. It's not going to say that I have a less of a bitachon Hashem. No. Why? Because the fact that I'm working does not detract from my bitachon. The opposite. It's part of my bitachon. This is the way that I know Hashem wants it, that I'm giving the ultimate belief in Him. And finally, we conclude the parak that says the Chovos Halevavos, that whenever you're doing your job, what do you have to do? And when you're working, you should not think that your work is one thing and only this entity that's going to bring in the paycheck. And you think, wait, if this doesn't work out, I'm going to be lost, I'm going to be destroyed. Aval, that's the moment. After you do your own, you never say, oh, but what if it doesn't work out? I'm going to have nothing. No, you do your own, and then Yiftach Elokim B'Tarpoi. Now you believe in HaKadosh Baruch Hu. V'yedan, you know, all the avenues to Hashem are the same. There's no such thing, oh, Hashem, you only have one way to give me. No, this is what we chose. This is what we'll do, and Hashem will somehow figure out the rest. Hashem will provide however He HaKadosh Baruch Hu wants. When Hashem wants, he's the Indian shear to whoever He wants. As the pasuk in Shmuel says, nothing prevents Hashem from giving a lot or a little. And furthermore, says the pasuk in Devarim, Hashem is the one that gives strength to one to get what? To have the wealth that he needs. And finally says in Avi it's now with the army, and it's not with the koyach, the strength, but rather with my spirit, says Hashem. So after we choose the profession, and after we put in our utmost absolute ishtadlos, then we have full, ultimate, absolute reliance, bitachon, that HaKadosh Baruch Hu will make whatever the intended result has to be.